Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the news and updates for this Tuesday, June the 8th. I will be going into detail about the various new ops that are going to be available, along with personal offers and also various challenges. So, with that being said, let's get into it. So, to start things off, there is a 2-week-long event running from the 7th of June to the 21st of June. This is on track for the E100. So, if you don't have the E100 yet, this is your opportunity to start or otherwise complete that line a little bit quicker than usual. There is a 50% silver discount on the tier 3 up to the tier 6, and then a 30% silver discount from the tier 7 all the way up to tier 10, the E100. What you will also be able to look forward to in this event is an extra 25% tank XP for this tech tree line, which means that you of course will be able to speed up the line just a little bit quicker, making that grind slightly less challenging. Ordinarily, we've seen in the past where there is a Tanks Reforged event for the same tech tree line. However, this E100 line was actually part of Tanks Reforged back in February, so we won't be seeing that again, as it has of course already recently had its buffs and tweaks accordingly. The E100 can be a very enjoyable tank, very good armor, very good gun. So yeah, do enjoy that on track. Next up we have Big Summer Savings, so that will also run for a couple of weeks between the 7th of June to the 21st of June. Basically what we can look forward to here are cosmetic sales, so 50% off on emblems, inscriptions, camouflage and flags. There's 25% off skins as well, which is going to be quite interesting for some. They are selected skins, so not all of them it seems, but there seems to be the usual sort of focus on Cold War. However, there are still some World War II skins available as well, so anyone who enjoys making their tanks look extra snazzy will enjoy that 25% discount. Moving on from the cosmetic discounts, we also have premium time discounts. So this is a rather generous discount. We've seen this one before. It pops up every so often throughout the year. You've basically got 10% off 1 day of premium, 15% off 3 days, 20% off 7 days, 25% off 30 days, 25% off again 180 days, and finally the big one, you get 360 days at half price. That is a 50% discount. So if you are rather short on the old premium time, then now is your time to strike and get a really good deal whilst being able to boost your silver and XP earnings. On top of the premium time sale, we also have a huge sale on booster bundles. So you've got a 25% sale off ×5 vehicle XP, so that's 3,750 gold for 25 of those, 35% off 50 of them, which is 6,500 gold. Then you've got 50% off 100 ×5 vehicle boosters, that's for 10,000 gold. Then we move on to Commander XP boosters. All of these are ×8 Commander XP. There's a bundle of 25 of them for 4,500 gold. Then a bundle of 50 of them for 7,800 gold. And finally a bundle of 100 of them for 12,000 gold. Finally, we move on to the silver boosters. So this is all for ×2 silver boosters. 25 of them at 25% reduction. That's 3,500 gold for those 25. Then we've got 50 ×2 silver boosters for 6,070 gold, representing a 35% saving, and finally 100 ×2 silver boosters for 9,350 gold, which represents a 50% saving. We then have some premium tank bundles that are on sale. So you've got Summer Lights, which is the American Tier 8 Brazilian Bulldog, the French Tier 7 AMX 1357 light tank, and the British Tier 8 FV 1066 Senlac light tank. All of those for 8,290 gold. That represents a 60% saving. Then we've got Summer Mix, which is a German Tier 8 Striker tank destroyer, the French Tier 8 HMH M51 Super Sherman medium tank along with the Black Skull emblem, and finally the Chinese Tier 8 Type 59-2 medium tank. All of those for 11,940 gold, which represents a 60% saving as well. We then move on to Summer Heavies. So in this bundle you get the German Tier 8 Marbrecher, the Soviet Tier 8 Object 252U heavy tank, the French Tier 8 HMH AMX M4 heavy tank with the Black Skull emblem. All of those 15,500 gold, again a 60% saving. You've then got Major Damage, the Soviet Tier 8 Dreadnought, the KV-2 heavy tank, the German Tier 8 Iron Rain tank destroyer, the German Tier 8 Romantal Scorpion tank destroyer, that's the Scorpion G tank destroyer, and finally the Soviet Tier 8 ISU 152K tank destroyer. All of these available for 20,020 gold, representing a 50% saving. And finally we have the Top Class Tanks bundle. In this you have the French Tier 8 Bourrasque medium tank, the American Tier 8 T54E2 heavy tank, the Swedish Tier 8 Dragon Lansen C medium tank, and finally the French Tier 8 Vanguard ELC Even 90 light tank. All of those 16,620 gold, representing a 50% saving. Some very good bundles there, some very fun tanks, from your derp guns to your ridiculously fast and small light tanks. Very, very good offers right there. Do snap them up while you have the opportunity. And then we move on to some new skins that are available for select tanks. So these are pin-up style skins for World War II tanks. Now these are quite interesting, they're rather different to most of the other skins that we've got. They're available for the M4A3E2 Sherman Jumbo and the TOG-2. Now these two tanks are legendary, the TOG-2 in particular for being so massive, so slow, and with an enormous amount of HP for the era. Now you can make it look extremely snazzy with its Union Jack pin-up skin, so very much worth looking at those. The TOG-2 has the Olivia skin, the M4A3E2 Sherman Jumbo has the Lady Luck skin. So that's rather interesting. You can also get individually in the store another skin for the Skoda T50. This one is again a very unique skin. It's very much worth taking a look at what it looks like in the store. It runs for 2 weeks between the 7th of June to the 21st of June. So you can buy these skins in a few different bundles. Basically you can get all three skins for the TOG-2, the M4A3E2 Sherman Jumbo and the Skoda T50. You can get all three of those skins for 5,850 gold, which is a 35% saving. Or another bundle is where you can actually get the TOG-2 premium tank along with its skin for 4,570 gold, again a 35% saving. And then finally you can buy each skin individually for that single tank. So a skin for the Sherman Jumbo is 3,000 gold, then TOG-2 skin is 3,000 gold, and finally again the Skoda T50 skin is 3,000 gold. Moving on, we are now going to take a look at the premium tech tree. So there are two new tanks that are being added to this. New in the sense that they haven't appeared on the tech tree before, but they are tanks that have otherwise previously been released in the store. So for World War II we have the Soviet Tier 8 K91 version 2 medium tank. And for Cold War, we have the main battle tank 70, otherwise known as the MBT-70, which is the Era 3 heavy tank. So yes, those are now available to be seen and indeed purchase on the premium tech tree. A quick reminder of the events and challenges that are going currently. We are now going to be entering into week 2 of the Panther Challenge. So that will conclude on the 14th, so there is a week for this particular section of that challenge chain. A quick reminder again, it gives you the opportunity to earn the German Tier 7 Panther light tank. So what you'll need to do this time around is win 5 battles. Doesn't have to be in a row, just win 5 battles. You'll get 50,000 silver for that. The second part of the challenge is deal and assist in 1,000 damage 15 times. Once you've done that, the reward for that stage is 10 lots of ×2 vehicle XP boosters. And the final part of this week's challenge is to deal 40,000 or more damage in any number of battles. And once you've done that, you will get 8 lots of ×4 Commander XP boosters. It will also unlock a 35% discount on the tank itself if you wish to purchase it before earning it for free, for whatever reason. There is a new contract that will be coming out for us. It will be for the hard case. I believe I'm right in saying that that is the first time we've had the hard case come about since the glorious 6.0 update. Now the hard case is a fantastic tier 9 mercenary heavy tank. It is definitely a tank that I will eventually be reviewing, but as mentioned in a previous video, I am currently continuing the focus on Cold War, but that is otherwise definitely a tank that I shall review. That contract will be available from the 7th of June all the way through until the 16th of August, so start the grind for that tank. It is exceptionally good. We've also got the return of the G.I. Joe tanks for sale, which is rather coincidental given that I just did an Armadillo review and recommend that you purchase it. Now this sale will run from the 7th of June through to the 12th of July, so wow, that is a very, very long sale. So what this sale consists of is a mixture of tanks and also their special commanders as well. Starting with the commanders, you've got the Baroness, Roadblock, Destro and Scarlet. In terms of the tanks, you've got the Armadillo, the Cobra Arctic Hiss, another very good tank I'd say, the G.I. Joe Mauler, which is very similar if not identical to the RDF LT, another tank I shall be reviewing in the near future. You've also got the Cobra Cat, the Mobat, the regular Hiss as well. You then have a mixture of different commander bundles at different prices, and indeed big value packs or mega packs of the tanks themselves. Now the biggest one, the G.I. Joe Mega, will include the Mobat, the Armadillo, the Mauler, the Cobra Hiss, the Arctic Hiss and the Cat, along with the following 3D commanders. That will be Duke, Cobra Commander, Baroness, Roadblock, Scarlet and Destro. And then you'll also get the following 2D commanders. That will be Duke and Cobra Commander. You'll also get the hero skin for the T-54 first prototype, and also the skin for the TS5. Now you can get a 35% saving on this bundle. It will cost you a rather eye-watering 71,860 gold. So if you have happened to fall into a pot of cash recently, then throw it Wargaming's way and get that bundle. Some very, very good tanks, which will cost you some very, very good money. Followed by the G.I. Joe Action Pack. Now that will give you the Mobat along with the Duke 3D Commander. It will give you the Hiss light tank along with the Cobra Commander 3D. the Duke 2D Commander, the Cobra Commander in 2D as well, and the same skins as mentioned before. That's for the T54 and the TS5. 20% saving in total, which amounts to 35,530 gold. So another fairly expensive pack, but nonetheless it is giving an awful lot for your money. Following on from that, we have Boa and Breakthrough. So the Soviet Tier 8 T54 first prototype medium tank, along with the skin for said tank, and the American Tier 8 TS5 tank destroyer, along with the skin for that tank. 15% saving total, 21,560 gold for some World War II tanks. The next bundle is Duke versus Cobra Commander, so perhaps unsurprisingly, what do you get? Yes, you get the Duke 3D Hero Commander, followed by the Cobra 3D Commander, and then their 2D equivalents as well. 11,160 gold, 10% saving. Next one is just called Duke, so yes, what do you get? You get Duke, so the 3D Hero Commander and the 2D Commander, 5,580 gold, 10% saving. Cobra Commander, basically the same thing again, but with Cobra, so the Cobra Commander 2D and 3D, same price as the other one, 5,580 gold, 10% saving. Roadblock versus Baroness, so you get both of those 3D commanders for 8,000 gold, no saving. Then you get Scarlet versus Destro, both 3D hero commanders, 8,000 gold again. So those are the bundles. The individual tanks, the Hiss, 13,000 gold, the Mobat, again 13,000, so is the Cat. The Mauler is marginally cheaper for some weird reason at 12,950 gold, just in case 13,000 seemed a bit too pricey. The Cobra Hiss, 13,000 again. The Armadillo, 11,320. There we go. Go for that. And then you can get Scarlet, Destro, Roadblock, and Baroness, all 3D hero commanders. You can buy them individually. They are 4,000 gold each. Mercifully, that does bring to an end the G.I. Joe event. That was quite a long one, that, with a lot of waffle. So thanks if you've stuck around. Next we have a reminder that the German Tier 7 Adler heavy tank is available in a separate purchase bundle. So yes, that tank, 850 gold, 3 days of premium, and 10 lots of 1.5 silver boosters. That will cost you $9.99, or whatever your native currency equivalent would be. Next we move on to the weekly bundles. So we've got Flanking Pioneers, which is the German Tier 5 Panzerkampfwagen T25 medium tank, the Soviet Tier 5 T34 shielded medium tank, both of those available for 2,240 gold, which is a 50% saving. Followed by Cold War Marksman, so that is the NM116 tank destroyer, which is a very, very good tank, and the M50 Ontus tank destroyer. Both of those available for 10,370 gold, which represents a 50% saving. That one I would actually recommend if you don't have those tanks. The NM in particular is a very, very good tank destroyer. Then we move on to Ridge Holders, which is the American Tier 8 T42 medium tank, the British Tier 8 Centurion Mark 5-1 medium tank, both of those available for 7,580 gold, representing a 50% saving. Then you've got Weekly Deal, the Diamondback Mark 1, that's the Tier 8 British tank destroyer, 5,060 gold, representing a 50% saving. And then finally in this weekly lineup we've got the T34-85 Rudy, and the 2D tank commander which goes with it. 2,598 gold, very strange price for a relatively decent tank. 50% saving. Next we move on to Super Savings, or otherwise referred to as the Not So Personal offers. It is first off the American M4A3E8 Thunderbolt medium tank. You can get that one at a 50% saving after you've earned 8,000 XP or more in battles, followed by the American Tier 7 M56 Scorpion tank destroyer. A lovely little tank that. You can get a 50% saving on that one, once again after you've earned 20,000 or more XP in any number of battles. And the final not so personal offer is the nerfed Equalizer M53 artillery. This is the artillery that does have the multi-shot. Well, it's available for half price after you've earned 40,000 gold or more. We will just have to see how the arty nerf impacts that line. A quick reminder regarding the contracts and their time span. So the machine, this is the final week. It will cease to be available as of June the 13th. The Plague Bringer will cease to be available from the 20th of June, the Roundabout, and the Spyglass also will be absent after the 20th of June. And finally, the Sharpshooter contract is available until the 1st of August, so still quite a long time left on that Sharpshooter, which is a tank, again, I think worth taking a look at. Moving on to the last of the tank sales, the AMX 13 SS 11 TCA light tank in Cold War. I mentioned this in last week's news. I'm mentioning it again now because the final and cheapest variants of the bundles is now available. You can get the quote-unquote loaded bundle and the base bundle today, 14,000 gold or 12,900 gold respectively. So do check that out. I've seen an awful lot of them on the battlefield. Those missiles are quite deadly. So yeah, if you fancy having a crack at that and have at least 12,900 gold to your name, then you too can own that nippy little French tank. And that concludes this week's instalment of the news. If you liked this video, then please do remember to hit that like button. Also leave a comment below if you have any feedback, suggestions, or otherwise, be it positive or negative. I'm open to all feedback, as I really want to try and mold this channel into something that you guys want to watch. Also, please do remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. For those who have, I really do appreciate it. Thank you ever so much for doing that. It is helping me considerably in these early days. I've also got the Patreon page. I've left a link to that in the description if you fancy showing off a bit of generosity, though I understand that what with the world being like these days, that isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do, but nonetheless it's there if you can, if you would like to, and I thank you for it. So that is all for today. Thank you ever so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.